It's news in brief on Adventist World Radio 97.7. You are hearing us live from our studios 108 Otumfo, Osei, Tutu, the second Blvd Street. We are streaming live both on Facebook and on YouTube. Awr Kumasi 97.7. You can also go to our website on www.awrkumasi.com or download the Radio Garden app on Play Store or on App Store to access this news. We bring to you news both local and international that have been carefully selected and meticulously scrutinized by our able producers and editors for your service. Let's get to the headlines first. Professor Kwesi Prempeh questions Ghana's ability to tackle galamsey. Also, a man is accused of killing a lover and 2 children at Tuba. Tidal wave sinks fishing boat at Elmina Harbour and crew survives. In our international story, at least 39 have been killed in a stampede at a political rally in India.
Adventist World Radio, Kumasi, the voice of hope.
Let's get to the details. The Executive Director of CDD Ghana and Chair of the Constitutional Review Committee, Professor Kwesi Prempeh, has expressed doubt about Ghana's ability to end illegal mining known as galamsey, citing weak enforcement of basic regulations. In a Facebook post, he argued that the state's failure to control commercial minibuses known as trotros, motorbike taxis or okadas, and the rapid growth of slum settlements shows a deeper governance challenge. He said, "How can a state that cannot regulate trotro, okada or aboboya or check the proliferation of slum settlement on public land fight galamsey, broken windows?" Referencing the broken windows theory, which links visible disorder to wider societal breakdown. His comment has sparked a public debate, with many agreeing that poor enforcement undermines the fight against environmental crimes. Meanwhile, the Lands and Natural Resources Minister, Honorable Emmanuel Ama Kofi Boa, has directed the National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations Task Force to act firmly against illegal miners, calling them enemies of state. He vowed that the government will use every measure at its disposal to end galamsey, describing it as a national security threat requiring urgent and a decisive action. Senior political science lecturer at the University of Ghana, Dr. Joshua Jerunti Zato, has urged government to overhaul the nation's education policy to properly reward students who excel in sports and other practical skills. His appeal follows the University for Development Studies' historic win at the 2025 FISU University World Cup football in Dalian, China. UDS defeated Brazil's Paulista University by 2-1 to lift the global trophy. Dr. Zato praised the team's remarkable feat, but said it highlights a major gap in Ghana's educational framework. He noted that the current system places too much emphasis on reading and writing while neglecting talent in sports and other creative fields. According to him, it is time for the Ministries of Education, Youth Development and Sports to work together to design a system that recognizes and nurtures skills beyond academics. He believes rewarding people for their practical abilities will close a significant gap and inspire more young talent. The UDS victory has reignited national debate on balancing academic achievements with the recognition of excellence in sports and other disciplines. In similar story, Deputy Chief Executive Officer of the Forestry Commission, Honorable Elikem Kotoko, has called for urgent reforms in Ghana's education system, arguing that it is too rigid and does not bring out the creative and unique abilities of students. He explained that the current structure, which was inherited from colonial times, is overly standardized and fails to help learners fully develop their talent. Kotoko believes the system must be redesigned to give students the freedom to concentrate on subjects that match their interests and career goals. Citing a personal example, he revealed that one of his children has a strong passion for music. He said that the school agreed to allow the child to keep his hair and use a tablet during break times to explore his creativity, a flexibility he believes all schools should encourage. Kotoko also recommended that education should be tailored to solve problems within specific areas. He suggested that in Western region where illegal mining is a major challenge, schools can introduce environmental clubs or lessons aimed at addressing issues such as galamsey. He stressed that a flexible and locally focused curriculum would not only inspire innovation, but it will also prepare young people to provide practical solutions to the nation's pressing challenges. The Adabraka District Court has remanded Samuel Amwa, also known as Biggie, for the alleged murder of his partner and her 2 children at Tuba, near Kaswa. He faces counts of murder and 1 attempted murder. Police say the crime happened on May 19, 2025, when a 39-year-old Alberta Hagan and her children aged 18, 10, and 8 were attacked in their home. The youngest child survived with serious head injuries and was taken to the hospital. Investigations show Alberta had confronted Amwa over suspicious mobile money withdrawals. He allegedly denied the accusations, but later became enraged and attacked the family with a knife. Amwa was arrested on 17 September 2025 in Tuhum after months of run. During interrogations, he reportedly admitted the crime but claimed he did not know what came over him. The court did not take his plea and ordered him into police custody to reappear on October 13, 2025, while investigations continue. In the central region of Ghana, a powerful tidal wave on Saturday morning sank a fishing boat with 28 crew members at the Elmina Fishing Harbour, built but all board escaped without injury. The 8-year-old vessel was pushed off course around 11:30 a.m. by a strong wind and smashed into underwater rocks and boulders near the harbor's rocky sea defense. The impact caused water to rush in until the boat eventually broke apart. This is the second boat disaster at the harbour in a month and the 6th in 3 years, sparking growing concerns over safety in one of the central region's busiest fishing hubs. Crew member Samuel Amwa described the scene as distressing, noting that the loss of millions of cedis and expressing worry about how the fishermen would now support their families. Many of the crew have appealed to authorities to urgently dredge the harbour, warning that accumulated silt and rocks have reduced its depth and made navigation increasingly dangerous for large vessels. Harbour manager Yeboah Asante assured stakeholders that plans are already in place for urgent dredging to restore the harbour's depth and protect livelihoods. He emphasized that the project is a top priority to make the harbour safer and more efficient for fishing operations. 3 bodies from the recent Binyuri conflict have been decomposed at the St. Anne's Catholic Hospital morgue in Damongo, creating a strong stench that is affecting hospital staff and passers-by. Hospital officials say the problem began when the morgue's fridge broke down for a week. The 3 corpses, all male, were among 7 bodies moved from Sola to Damongo in August due to lack of space. The Binyuri clashes started on August 24th over a dispute about ownership of a small piece of land. Although the matter was initially settled at the chief's palace, disagreement flared into violence, leaving 5 people dead and spreading to other parts of Sola, Tuna, Kalba, and the Bole district. Savannah Regional Crime Officer ASP Godfrey Quay say police have not been officially informed by the hospital. He explained that the regional minister has asked the release of the bodies but delayed while authorities decide whether the government will handle the burials. Sources say Savannah Regional Security Council is split, some in favor of a state-led burial to avoid further tension, while others want the bodies released to their families. Hospital authorities tried seeking help from the West Gonja Municipal Chief Executive to fix the broken fridge, but the attempt failed. A technician from Tamale was brought in on September 27th, yet the problem remained unresolved as of the latest report. Currently, 5 other bodies are being kept at Sola Tuna Kalba District Hospital, with 3 already identified and buried. Let's get to our international story. At least 39 people killed, including children, lost their lives in a tragic stampede during a political rally in Tamil Nadu, southern India, Officials have confirmed the incident occurred on Saturday in Karoo district, where tens of thousands had gathered for a campaign event for actor turned politicians VJ. Local reports say the rally started hours late, causing overcrowding. Television footage showed people fainting in the packed crowd. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin said the dead include 17 women, 13 men, and 9 children. He added that 51 others are receiving treatment and announced compensation of 1 million rupees, which is equivalent to 11,300 United States dollars for each bereaved family. Authorities have launched an inquiry into the tragedy. Vijay expressed heartbreak in an online statement, sending condolences to the victims' families and wishing the injured a speedy recovery. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi described the incident as unfortunate and deeply saddening. Deadly crashes are not uncommon in India, with similar tragedies recorded this year at major festivals and sporting events. This ends our news in brief on Adventist World Radio 97.7. We are grateful to all the crew, Janet Akuya Frakoma, General Producer, also Ni Ansa Mensah Deron, our Chief Editor, Emmanuel Frempon for the technician side, and also Isaac Ejay for the streaming, also our Chief Technical Producer, Mr. Yaofrasika Ata, and our Executive Director, Madame Bell Osei Bonsu. You can also do business with us, Adventist World Radio 97.7, being it the patronage of your goods or product, also of your event. You can call us on 020-352-7777 or on 020-354-0000. The news was brought to you by Ejapon Stephen Frimpong.